Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike Green. I'm one of the owners of 1A Auto. I want to help you save time and money repairing and maintaining your vehicle. I'm going to use my 20 plus years experience restoring and repairing cars and trucks like this to show you the correct way to install parts from 1AAuto.com. The right parts installed correctly. That's going to save you time and money. Thank you and enjoy the video.
In this video, we're going to show you alternator replacement on this 2000 Chevy S10 Blazer with a 4.3 liter. This is the same for any 98 to 2000 S10 Blazer, S15 Jimmy, and then the S10 and S15 pickups with the 4.3 liter, as well as the Sonoma with the 4.3 liter. Tools you'll need are 8mm wrench, 3/8 inch ratchet, and 13 and 15mm sockets. Okay, use an 8mm wrench to disconnect the negative side of your battery. You'll want to find your belt routing diagram, which is usually right here, right above your radiator. Okay, now you want to take a 3/8 drive ratchet handle, and 3/8 is the measurement of the square drive gear basically, and you insert that. Your belt tensioner is right down there where I'm going with the wrench. You can see it right there. You insert the drive into a square hole in the tensioner, and then you turn the tensioner counterclockwise, and you can see as I do that the belt loosens up, and then you can slide it right off the idler pulley right there, then release your tensioner. Okay, now just kind of grab your belt, pull it off of the pulleys, the alternator, and power steering pump and everything, and then down around off of the crank, and there's kind of a shot of your belt out. Okay, your alternator is held in by 3 bolts, one here, one over here, and then one right back here. Okay, so I'm going to fast forward through moving those 3 15mm bolts. Okay, now just take a screwdriver. Pry both sides. Okay, and now as you bring it up, you'll want to unplug this plug here. Actually, let's do this one first. So you pull this back, and this is a 13mm. You want to make sure you have your battery unplugged before you do this, or you can get a good shock. Okay. And once that's unplugged, you can see there's a little tab right here. Just kind of pry it with your thumb, pull that off, and your alternator's out. Okay, to reinstall your alternator, and there's nothing wrong with this one. I'm just showing you how to do it. But let's plug in our lead in the side here first, which is pretty easy. It only goes in one way. Okay, then put our battery lead back on. Okay, tighten that up nice and firm. And then we're going to put the alternator kind of in position here. Okay, so now position your alternator so that your mounts are going right down into where the bracket is. Okay, so here I was able to push down that side and get that bolt started. Okay, and then for the other side, what I actually have to do is break out a rubber mallet. You want to make sure you use a rubber mallet, and I'm using some force, but you can pretty much gently tap it down in, and as you're tapping, now I'm putting the bolt into place, and as I tap it down in, I'm pushing on the bolt a little bit, and I start getting the bolt to go in, tap it into place a little more, and get the bolt to go in the rest of the way. Okay, and now I'll just put the wrench on there and start tightening up those bolts, and put the last third one in the back side and tighten them all up. Okay, you want to tighten those bolts up to 35 to 40 foot-pounds, and then just make sure on the back of the alternator that boot that covers the terminal in the back is in place. You don't want that metal, that terminal touching anything. It could set off sparks. And now here I'm just going to fast forward through putting the belt back on. If you want to see this in regular kind of speed, just check out our other videos for the serpentine belt for the S10 Blazer. Or you can probably pick up just about enough, and if you got it off, chances are you can get it back on. Just follow the routing diagram. Okay, and now we can take our negative battery cable and reconnect it. We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.oneauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.